Missing a day of class due to sickness is inevitable for most students, but for those living with long-term medical conditions, going to school might just not be possible.
The first stop on our Friday night science fair isn't far from the state line. Kirsten Allen shows us how one Wisconsin district uses robots to help.
15-year-old Kai Weinkoop, a student at De Pere High School, has a serious, rare form of muscular dystrophy. He was diagnosed at 2 years old.
Mostly pain. I get a lot of pain, so that can make it difficult to sit through class or even get out of bed in the morning.
Kai has only been in class a couple of times so far this school year due to the pain and fatigue. But now he's able to go to class virtually thanks to the De Pere School District buying 2 BeamBots, a type of robot that you can control remotely and use to communicate through video. It's a growing trend with the Appleton and Green Bay school districts having similar technology, but they're brand new to the De Pere School District, only being in use for just over a month. The school district raised the $8,000 needed with its Redbird rally last fall.
We saw the number of homebound students we had, and we wanted a way for them to connect back to the school, even if they couldn't physically be here.
The BeamBot not only gives students a chance to be in the classroom, but it's so realistic that it allows them to actually walk to class as well.
The students light up in the hallway. They're like, oh my gosh, what is this? Waving to him, talking to the other students.
Both of the BeamBots are in use right now in the school district. They can be customized for a student's particular classes.
Here we go.
Right now, Kai is using one to attend his English class where the students are reading Julius Caesar.
Medalist Semper throws before thy seat and humble heart.
He's still a kid. I mean, it's important to have those connections with people, and the students really like having him in the room too.
That's Kristen Allen reporting. Kai hopes to be well enough to return to class sometime this semester or maybe next year.
We've run quite a few stories over the last few weeks about how the Australian bushfires have killed thousands, if not millions, of animals. Researchers are training other wildlife to search for survivors. This is Smudge. The dog knows how to sniff out koalas. He's being used in the Blue Mountains Heritage region of Australia. That's one area hit the hardest by those fires. Some spots are just burned black. Scientists from San Diego Zoo Global hope to use Smudge to track down koalas who escaped the fire but may be hurt or need food or water.
One of the challenges we've faced in the Blue Mountains area is they're really difficult habitats to survey for koalas. So the trees can be really big, the canopy can be really dense, and you just can't see them by looking. So in some areas you can just do a visual transect, walk along, look up and count koalas. You can't do that in this area. So we've trialled a lot of different survey methods, and the most effective by far is using detection dogs.
More than 15 million Australian acres have been affected so far in an area with the most genetically diverse koala populations in the world. Experts call the situation an environmental disaster.
President Trump unveils the logo for the newest branch of the U.S. military, and if you're wondering why that's part of our science fair, it may have you thinking about science fiction. Check it out. You're about to see, there it is, the new Space Force symbol. And if you think it looks familiar, you're not alone. Ever since the president tweeted the picture, the internet erupted with people saying it looks pretty close to the Starfleet logo from the Star Trek movie and TV series. It's also similar to the insignia for the existing Air Force Space Command. Space Force is a division of the Air Force. Twitter users also pointed out the symbol looks a lot like the ship in the Atari video game Asteroids. A spokesperson says the seal uses the Delta, which honors the history of the Air Force. President Trump officially created Space Force back in December.
I think we did all let out a sigh of relief when we found out the uniforms weren't going to be red, because if you watch Star Trek or the old Star Trek,
that is always bad
not a
news
good
if
sign.
you are a Star Trek character. That's right. One